Hopefully the mic is okay. If the music is too loud or too soft, just let me know. I will make arrangements. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I think we're good now. What is this thing? Good, 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 good. Okay, I thought it was gonna show the chat. Let's see. I guess I'll delete this thingy. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, it started pouring. I guess perfect. Perfect mood. Okay, just making sure the webcam is working. I'm trying something new. It's a little dark in here. I apologize. I guess I'm just trying to figure out two things right now. One, if more people are more interested in YouTube versus like Twitch. I had a feeling that like more people use YouTube, so I might as well just attempt it. And the thing, oh, two, if people prefer seeing my face or a PNG tuber, I don't know. I'll go with whatever people like. I'm trying things out, I guess. Hello! Hello, everybody. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a nice Tuesday. Tuesday. My name's Zoe. I'm an illustrator, I'm an author. I've been doing this for a while now. And I thought it would be cool to share more of how I paint stuff. So if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer anything. Yeah, I'm just, what I thought could be fun, since I have time for once, is I realized I don't really have any book covers in my portfolio, and I really should. So let's work on one together. Coraline's like an easy go-to. Why not? Hey Daniela, welcome in. Okay. So again, I'll explain my process. If you have any questions on anything, don't hesitate to ask or anything. I'm more than happy to help. And let me know if the music's too quiet. I can turn it up. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, I should probably start out that even though I did the sketch in RGB mode, I am going to switch it to CMYK. The reason why I'm doing that, and I'm not going to flatten it. The reason why I'm doing that is because publishing, when you send things off to the printer, it's all in CMYK. Like, initially, I should have started this in CMYK, but it's fine, so it's no big deal. I will show you my canvas size, image size. Let me move this over here. It is, the resolution is 300. 300 is the absolute minimum when it comes to getting things printed. And in terms of inches, I went by a normal book cover size, including the border, like for, you know, bleed, especially if you're going to do like a cover or piece of artwork that goes all the way to the ends. the edges, so that way you have room for bleed. So the size I'm going with is 6.5 inches width and 10 inches high. So I'm gonna guess the border size is probably 0.25 inches on each side, if I had to guess. Okay, so in terms of color palette, I'm kind of going in, like, I have an idea, but it's not, I don't have to stick to it. I am going to be completely honest. I'm kind of scared to work with the color blue. I usually work in, like, greens and purples and reds and stuff like that when it comes to darker scenes, but I do need to challenge myself. So I guess I can just start picking out colors. This is usually how I kind of figure out, like, what kind of color palette I want to go with. See, I'm easily, like, drawn more to the greens. So we're gonna throw some colors down. I'll do this on a separate layer. The thing is like, I don't think a green is gonna work. I think, like, when I think of Coraline, I think of, like, a lot of blues, and we could, like, have those hints of colors coming in. I think this could be a good challenge for me. Oh, I wanted to explain. I have gamut warning on, and basically what gamut warning is it grays out all of the areas that are not, that basically none of these colors in here aren't printable. So if you are planning on getting something printed and you use colors out in this range and you get it printed and it turns out really dull, that's kind of why. So I keep gamut warning on to make sure that I know whatever colors I pick, it's going to be printable. And it's an easy way to kind of trick, depending on what kind of color palette you have, you can make certain colors look more, you know, brighter or more neon or something like that based off of the majority of the other parts of the color palette you pick. So what I'm thinking is keeping these, like, more muted and having, like, a spot color, like, see, look, it already looks brighter compared to the rest. But this is still in the color zone. So this is totally fine to print. But we'll try some different color stuff out and we'll see where it goes. What the heck is this layer? Oh, this is the, oh wait, no, this is nothing. I'm gonna, like, delete that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to group the sketch layer. And I'm going to lower the opacity. I'm going to keep the sketch layer on because I basically use it as a guide for painting. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. What I will do is I am going to do an underpainting. Basically treating this like traditional artwork where you put an underpainting down and then the colors you have above it will kind of still emanate that warmth from the bottom layer. I don't know why, but blue-orange complementary feels so powerful. Yeah, I totally agree. I really should be using it more often. Usually I lean more like green reds. But again, we need to challenge ourselves. Oh, I have the flow too high. So I think going orange, blue could be a really fun, powerful combo for this. Hi, Yara. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Always good to see pals. And again, the nice thing is this is not like some grand assignment I have to, you know, follow specifications for. If it ends up if I'm not digging the color palette, it's an easy thing to change. It's not that big of a deal. We're just having fun here. Okay, I am going to save, and then this is just the underpainting layer. We are gonna paint on top of this. Are you going with this one for the portfolio? Yes, yes. Yeah, I figured I was pretty happy with the sketch that I came up with this for this one, and now let's see where it goes. Let's see where it takes us. And thank you. I hope it turns out okay. If not, no big deal. It's life. I just happen to have time, so let's roll with it. Ah, the green is so tempting. We're gonna play with we're gonna play around with this for a bit. We're gonna test it out. I had to redo my oh my gosh, show me my brushes. I recently had my remote reset, so I had to like re-put them in, and it's so annoying. So interesting to see how you make all those textures so cool, but at the same time not over. Oh, thank you. Still figuring it out to this day how I want to do all that. I figured the best way to approach a lot of this is there's no rhyme or reason to it, just throw stuff down and see what sticks, you know? For me, it's a constant battle to use more textures or less. I'm always a fan of using like more texture. I think it just adds a lot, especially if you're just trying to break out from making your work look less digital. I personally think it makes like a huge difference, but to each their own, I suppose. Yours looks like a painting. That's the goal. Thank you. That is the goal. I'm realizing this, as much as I love a good yellow, I think this yellow is too bright for what we're looking for, so I'm gonna cool it down. So I'm just gonna pick a completely different color for it, just to... I'm going for very, like, coolish gray yellows and seeing where that goes. That still might be too dark, so I'll lean it more this way. See where that takes us. I don't know why the pressure sensitivity is kind of a pain in the butt today. It happens. I might even want it darker. Alright, let's try something. Ooh, that is kind of fun. I can see that working, like, I can see that being a very eye-catching color for kids. Let's play with that for a little bit. Again, this is like, I'm utilizing... Think of it this way. It's like I'm treating this like as a digital paint, like as a regular painting, like if I were to do this digital or traditional. But I'm utilizing, you know, the tools that I have at my disposal, like Photoshop and things like that. It's okay to utilize these tools. That's what they're made for, right? Oh my gosh, I never use these colors. So this is very out of my comfort zone. Maybe to, like, help give an idea, I'm gonna do Coraline and all the other characters in a separate layer. So I should probably kind of give an idea of, like, she's gonna be backlit, I think. I think that's how I want to do it. Oh, I just saw your messages, Yara. I'm sorry. Yes, the pinks. I think the pinks are going to work in this. Thank you. Hey, dude, how are you? How's it going? And then, just as an example of a lighting thing I to come across. Like, I'm hoping, I think like doing a backlit kind of thing could look cool. So we're gonna try that. That's like the goal. So I'm trying to have like the backlighter, but I want to make sure you can still see the rim lighting on her and the cat. So we'll figure it out as we go. Cool. Thanks for hopping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. I hope you're working on something cool at least. Yeah, I figured like YouTube makes more sense because I think more people just use it over Twitch. So it's I think it's just the safer bet, honestly. It's work. Yeah, it's work. I know that feeling. I'm gonna save. Okay. Now that it's... Okay, this is getting easier to see stuff now, okay. I think we can have fun with this. Now what I should do, I think the colors are okay, but I will double check them to make sure. If anything that doesn't look printable, I will adjust the color palette. But I think we've escaped danger for now because everything still looks printable. Again, sometimes, like, especially around these levels, like, this whole area of blue you cannot print. So I have to be a little careful. That's why usually it's a safer bet to kind of go more into the, like, the greens and, like, certain blues. Oh, wow. Like, look at all these greens you cannot print. Okay. Okay, let's... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the title treatment just to get it over with, and that way I know where the placer marks are. And I'm gonna color pick from here. I adore that the cat's tail is around the moon. Thank you! I appreciate, like, I appreciate that. It makes me feel like, oh, see, I can be clever sometimes. I think I saw like one of those art memes going on Twitter saying like, oh, how do you color things in? And I forgot if it had like a name or something, but this is how I do it. I draw the thing and then like I hand paint it in. I think I remember back when I was in college, I used to do like the lasso tool and fill in that way, and then I realized, I don't think that's the look I want to go for anymore. So styles change. There's growth. Well, happily surprised by seeing you paint. Now, just open up YouTube. Yay! Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, I wanted to try doing this on YouTube this time around. I've done it on Twitch the other times, but honestly, I think I'm gonna switch to YouTube when I have the time to do it. I think it just makes more sense. I think just more people use YouTube. Nothing against Twitch or anything. I know plenty of people who stream games and art and stuff on Twitch. I think when you work in like kid-lit media and like stuff for kids, and you got to consider the kids and you got to consider the moms, and the moms love YouTube. So I want to be there for the moms. Shout out to the moms out there. Oh gosh. I'm working too. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I hope everyone who's working right now is having a great day so far. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah, my day's been good. It's been raining, which is nice. I did the dishes earlier. I walked the dog. It's pretty simple. Yeah, YouTube is more accessible. I agree. YouTube is more accessible. It really is. As much as people make fun of it, you know, I might as well use it. And again, I don't like the idea of being a content creator or anything like that. It feels like an icky label. I'm just trying to figure out ways to, because social media has gone a little bit down the drain, I just want to try and find new avenues that would be accessible for people and for me to promote, not only promote, you know, my work and stuff like that, but also like just happy to help out if need be. It's hard for me to explain stuff, so the best way for me is just doing it. Yo, YouTube is a cool thing, and the algorithm here is way better than anywhere else. Okay, yeah, I did not know that. So if it seems to be working pretty well, yeah, because you make YouTube videos, right? That actually makes a lot of sense if that's the case. Yeah, if you have any insights that you'd be happy to share, I'd be very interested, Yara. Very sloppily coloring this in. And then I'll clean up. I'm too shy for... Yeah. I mean, honestly, like... I don't know how I feel about it yet. We'll see how it goes. In a perfect world, I wouldn't show my face. I wouldn't, like, share my voice or anything like that. I just want to hide in my office and just do what I gotta do. But then, like, work has just been a little slower, and I just gotta, like... Okay, I'll tell you this. I'm never gonna do short-form content. I can't do the reels. It makes me... like, if I do a reel, I feel like I've lost the battle. If that makes any sense. It's like, oh, I gave in. I gave in to the content creators. I gave into the social media platforms. At least with YouTube and streaming, I can see, like, the appeal for it. I want to go with, like, the least amount of effort possible, if that makes sense. And I think a lot of artists feel the same way because you already have a full-time job doing art stuff. Why do all of a sudden you have to be your social media manager and make reels? Elisa! Whenever someone says, what up fam, and Asian loses its wing. Yeah, what up fam? Hey, like and subscribe. Can you like and subscribe for me? Like, come on, gang. Hey, turn on that notification bell. Can you do that for me? Cause you gotta know when the squad's ready to go, you know? Hit the bell! Hit the bell! How are you gonna know you're gonna miss the party if you don't turn that bell on? Sorry guys, I got a little too carried away there. I'm glad as I'm reading this, people also agree that reels suck. Like, we don't need to live in a society where there's reels. We don't need it. Also, another thing I won't do is, like, I'm not gonna be that person who's gonna be like, oh, like, here's my affiliate link. Go check out these crayons or these paints that I've maybe used once. I can't fall down capitalism that hard. I can't let them win. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the clear mode. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Oh yeah, in order for the effect to get work, I have to be active. Yep. I know, I'm suffering that too. And it kind of sucks when, like, you're doing a bunch of, like, other stuff and you can't share it. Yeah, it's very difficult. Again, content creation. Why was that even coined as a term? Sorry, this became more me ranting than anything else. Love clear mode. I'm so sad Procreate doesn't have it. What's clear mode? I don't know what that is. I don't use Procreate. What's clear mode? Teach me. Huh. It's a group brand. Oh, what you need to do the brush. Oh, clear mode. Okay. Wait, Procreate doesn't have that? What? How does it not have clear mode? Y'all. Y'all are hyping up Procreate and there's no clear mode? Let me be clear. That's a racer's like a peasant. Y'all, get off that. No, I actually hear great things about Procreate, so I'm not trying to diss it. Hey, you know what they offer it for $10? That's genius. Sorry, I totally missed your message. I don't have new clients for more than a year, and it gets more complicated. Yeah. What are you supposed to do? I hope, again, I just hope with, your new agent, I hope things at least have been picking up, or at least starting to pick up. It's a tough market out there. For sure. Oversaturated for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I feel bad. Because it's like, you want to encourage people to get into the market. You know, follow your passions. And it's crazy. Well, especially animation. I hear it's really hard right now. I do not work in the field. I just do freelance every once in a while. But to those in animation, I feel your pain. That's hard. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the... I'm getting my water, give me a second. Hydrate! I'm gonna go back to the bottom layer and kind of spruce it up a little bit more. Zombie! Oh, my dog is blepping. Are you blepping, big dog? Here, let me see if I can... My office is a mess. Look at that dog! Look at that dog! Look at that dog. Cute. Cute dog. Alright. He likes hanging out with me when it's raining. Did you hear that, zombie? Somebody called you cute. Oh, cute. The boy! That's Bubby Zombie. Bubby Zombie. Oh, I did that ding again. Beep, 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 doo. Alright, I have to get off clear mode. Let me be clear. Never gets old. Now this, friends, this is what I like to call improvising. I don't know what I'm doing. And that's okay. That is A-okay. Happy mistakes, exactly. Your shapes are a chef's kiss. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very shapely. Hmm. Oh my god, I did the thing again. Should probably just change my presets. That's such a fun typography for the title. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get better at hand letter type. I remember taking like a course on it in college. I was okay at it. It was very freeform, which was very nice. I was hoping to get better, you know? More to practice. Honestly, I think you're really good at hand letter tape. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Yari. Y'all are so nice. Thank you. Alright, are you ready to pink? The pink is coming out. We're gonna try it out, see how it looks. Gosh, yeah, it's crazy looking at this. These are not colors I usually go for at all. And that's fun. I'm glad I'm challenging myself. So I want to make the fingers pop. So what I'm gonna do, this is the joy of painting. I'm kind of gonna make a border, like a very natural looking border. Around the kind of the the fingers. I'm gonna make them pop. I just want another finger here actually. So let's work with that. Mm-hmm. Hey, good to see you, Guardian. Hope you're doing well and have a good lunch. Talk to you soon. Yeah, I'm hoping everyone's having a nice day. For lunch later, I made chili mac last night. It was pretty dang good. So I'm probably gonna heat up my chili mac. And again, if anyone has any questions at all, let me know. No problem. How's your graphic novel going? How much time is it already to? Oh boy, it's great. I'm enjoying it. I feel very fortunate to be able to be working on a graphic novel. It's a lot of work. And the pay isn't as steady, so that's definitely something to consider if you're gonna pitch a graphic novel. But yeah, I'm so happy. It feels good. Very fortunate. I can't wait to share more when I can. Oh, come on. I'll zoom in. Make this a little easier to see what I'm doing. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, Hollow Knight music is so good. I agree. Figured it would fit the vibe today. Oh, another Zoe. Hello. I love your art style. I'm so glad you like the what ifs. I had a great time working on that one. It's like I got the phone call asking if I wanted to do it, and I read the manuscript, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do this one for sure. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that opportunity. It was a lot of fun. I hope a lot of people like it. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. It makes me happy to hear. It really does. You never know with like picture books, like what's going to resonate with people and what's going to be a total flop. So, thanks. I'm so glad you like the colors. I'm very happy with how they're turning out, actually. It's definitely fitting the vibe that we're going for. We still kept some of the greens that I like, but, you know, pushing more of the blues and the purples. I think it is working. Howdy! Yeah! Casper just got home. My cat just sits here by the monitor, watches your little animation. That's so cute. Kitty! I'm gonna go to Coraline for a little bit. I feel like switching it up. You know what I'm gonna do? It's good to do kind of like a little underpainting underneath. Come on. Good thing you went with YouTube. I feel so productive drawing along with you. Yay! No, that makes me happy to hear, actually. I will probably stick with YouTube. It just feels... I think it just feels easier, and I think more people use YouTube, so why not take advantage of it, you know? I forgot to color the sleeves. Oh, shoot. what I'm gonna do is I am going to screenshot this baby and I'm gonna use it to promote more people coming in, because why not? Oh, the sun came out. That's nice. Okay. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna Thank you for your patience. I'm just posting something really quick on Twitter just to give an update. Okay, cool. I'm back at it. Dun dun. I'm also gonna color in the cat. I'm actually really bad at drawing cats. Never been been too good at it. I just like didn't have like cats in my life, so maybe that's why. When I was like in middle school, I used to draw cats like dogs. I'm like, oh, I know how to draw a dog. You're so a total dog. Yeah, I'm a dog person. I am a dog person. And that's okay. Love me the doggies. Cats are pretty cool too. It's turning out okay. I like where it's going. Making good progress. I'm gonna do the dog and the rats on the same layer as Coraline and the cat. Yes, I know the dog is like a black Scottish Terrier. I'm just putting an underpainting layer. So when we do put the darker colors down, it's gonna pop. I'm trying to connect more of the yellow coat to the rest of the painting so it feels a little bit more cohesive. Look at the rats. They're so cute. I don't know if rats in the book are a particular color, but I think it's just a safe bet to go with black. Love your use of color this. Aw, thank you, Dan. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Lots of trial and error, but it's a fun process. Right, usually I do all of my background stuff on one layer, but I'm unsure about the color option for the vines underneath, so I'm gonna do it on a separate layer. And then once I feel comfortable with whatever color we end up choosing, I'll merge it down. So we're gonna start with this combination first. Let's see where it goes. know if I like this. Looks too bright. What if I changed? It looks better. Oh, that's a tough call. Mm. Gosh. I don't know how I feel about it. Hmm. I don't know what to do with this. That's a tough call. Um. Maybe I'll leave that alone for right now. Maybe it'll come to me as I'm working more on it. It's the only thing, like, maybe I just need to give myself a break on that and sit on it. Okay. Why don't we return back to the background and just keep building that up and see where it goes. Yeah, I'm still working. Hope you had a good lunch. Oh, I'm getting hungry too. I should probably eat soon. Oh, thank you. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. Oh goodness, it'd be nice to get it done today, but I don't know. Worked on any personal art in over 2 weeks. Yeah, you should work on something if you have time. Like I have not. This is the first time I've done like personal art in so long, so I feel you on that. Do what you gotta do. Mm. gotta change the music. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's go something more thin. Hi, sorry if this is out of nowhere, but I'm doing a children's book for my final art school project, and your work is my main inspo. Do you have any tips? Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah. I mean, in terms of any tips, I guess, are you looking for anything in particular in terms of something like art related or something like how to set up a children's book in general? If there's anything particular, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help out. Mostly artwork related. I love the way you use colors and create. Thank you. So I can give basic tips right now as I'm working on this. So whether it's okay, so the first thing I would say, let me say really quick. So things to keep in mind when you are working on anything children's book related is you basically want your image to tell a story. Hang on, I gotta go, huh? Talk to you later, Edwardian. Hope you're doing well. Yes, actually, I would love to video chat sometime. It's been a long time, so that we got a chance to actually talk. So I would love to do that. Let's do that. Good luck with your work. So anyways, okay. So basically, I'm gonna go back to let's start like basics. So don't worry, I saved. We're all good. Let me go back to that sketch layer. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. So the first thing that you're making a story. You want to have your image tell a story. So the first thing obviously is what is your character and what is that character doing in the environment that it's in. You could do something, the thing is, there's a difference between... Let me get the right brush. Of course, you could just have, a person. I've seen plenty of artists do this where it's just like a single pose kind of character kind of thing. But it's not really telling a story. So if you have like a character like running away, you immediately create interest in a sense of like, okay, what is this character running from? Like and then you just add things like, you add a claw. Okay, now we have an idea of what it's being chased by, the more storytelling elements you add, the more it's kind of, let the viewer know what you're trying to convey and also spark imagination. So of course, you can have like a character just standing still, like for example, like what I have Coraline doing right here. She's technically standing, but she's holding the key. She's looking away, scared. She is keeping her guard up. Like we see the branches kind of surrounding her. There's a sense of a darker element to the story. So it immediately kind of gauges the viewer's interest of what could be behind the story, what I need to read to find out. The other thing too is composition. I see some illustrators kind of struggle with this, but no big deal. Like, I used to be in a similar boat. So what helps me with composition is kind of thinking it as like you're following a line. Your eyes are a line. So if your main focus, ignore these stick figures. We're gonna delete that layer. You want your immediate focus to be you gotta make it pop out. So with these colors, obviously I have lighter tones surrounding the character and like darker, so she's gonna pop out. And with that, you kinda, how I'm making the branches is you're kinda your eye is going to follow the branches, then you get to see the title work. We want your eyes to lead up to the title. And then but you know, the last thing we want to do is read the title and then our eyes kind of go off the page. You need to have something to have your eye follow something. So to keep the composition intact, you want to go back to the composition. It's almost like a circle. So there's branches that are leading back down. You're leading back down, and then look, some are pointing this way, leading you back to looking at the character. So it's very circular. And that's okay. That's what this is a book cover, so it makes the most sense to keep it as enclosed as possible. If you're doing like, here, I'll pull, maybe I won't, but in a bit, maybe I will. Just like having a piece of artwork kind of lead you back in is going to keep viewers engaged and not feel confused. Then we have color. You want to go for a color palette that is not only cohesive, but it helps convey the story you're trying to tell. So for example, this is a pretty ominous kind of like scene right now. We want to convey uneasiness. We want to convey like a sense of exploration, but it's not like, oh, happy rainbows or anything like that. Like, there's something sinister hiding between the branches. So that's why I went with a darker color palette, more analogous. So lots of blues, greens, and purples. And let's see if I can bring the color back in. Like, a pop of color is gonna be like yellows, and I'll probably add like a warmer tone or something like that to add as like a highlight color, just to keep interest. I usually avoid basic like here. I usually avoid like let's see. Go back here. Like a color palette that looks like, oh, okay, hang on. Okay, I guess this isn't the best example because you could utilize these colors in a color palette. I guess more what I'm trying to say is you want your colors to be cohesive with each other. So, make sure they're kind of in similar color families. Because the more, like, colors that obviously look like they don't go together, they work, but they read more for, like, if you want to do more commercial work or something like that. But it's always good to have a color palette in mind that sets the tone, sets the mood, like how realistic or fantastical you want it to feel. So those are some basic tips, and just keep it energized, keep it fun. You want the viewer to have their eye go in different directions and have fun exploring your art. I hope that helped. I'm not a very good teacher, but at least I can throw basic things down. So hopefully that helped. go back to CORALINE for a bit. It's gonna be fun to really push those. Yeah, I'm glad I can help out. Yeah, again, I'm not the greatest at explaining, but I can do my best. Go to the detail brush and start detailing in. Hello, Simon. Welcome. You did get here just on time. Just working away. Are those watercolor brushes? Okay, I will share my brushes. I always like to share the brushes that I'm using in case anyone's interested. So the brush that I'm using right now, both are Kyle Webster brushes, but I've modified them in the way that I like to use them. But you can find these on Photoshop CC. I use Photoshop CS6, so I got these brushes before he switched over to Creative Cloud. But this is just Kyle Webster's animated pencil. And then this one is Kyle's Color Magic brush. I believe it's a watercolor brush in his pack. And yeah, those are the main two brushes I use. Yeah, no problem. Glad I can help. If anyone has any other questions, I'm available. So yeah. Dang, I don't know any of these Pokemon songs. I don't like where that eye is. We're gonna move it. Her eyes just look so big now. It's amazing how, like, when you do a sketch, it looks totally fine, and then you start coloring it, and you're like, oh, shoot. I am a fan of the more, like, how do I describe it? Big eyes, but not too big eyes. Just big enough big eyes. La 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 la. La, la. No joke, I've been working on a CORALINE project too, working on the cover. Nice! That's awesome, Julie. That's so freaking awesome. Is it for a portfolio piece? Hmm? Yeah. Ooh, nice. I hope it turns out really well. I'm sure it will. It's going to be amazing. Hi, Steph. How's it going? Oh, I knew who you were. I recognized your username immediately. Mhm. That is very true. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope the move went well. I heard you moved recently. I hope it went well. It's still cranky about it, but I'm surviving. Hey, you're doing the best you can. You're doing it. I would be too, especially if it was a place you guys really liked. Do you remember the good old days of Animal Sweater Sunday? Aww, that was so long ago. That was a good time. Back in the olden days, which was 2014. It doesn't get any better than that. How's your stuff been going, Steph? Doing anything exciting? Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Man, do they still like do Twitter hashtags? Is that still a popular thing, or people stop doing like sketch dailies and Inktober and all that stuff? I can't keep up. I don't really see any challenges these days. It was difficult landscape these. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I don't know how people get noticed online anymore. I guess people are doing reels or whatever, but I have decided I am not going down that route. Yeah, videos at Patreon yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, I might open a Patreon. I guess I just keep going back and forth whether or not I'd have like enough material to give folks. I don't know. Seems to be working really well for the other people though. TikTok seems to be at now, and I feel, ah, God, yeah. I don't want to make videos. I do not want to make videos. I didn't like Vine either, so spoilers from that TikToks have become as pop. Yeah, I didn't get on the. I thought Vines were funny, but I did. Yeah, in terms of art stuff, I could not. I couldn't hop on that either. I really couldn't. It's just like another. It becomes like another job, and I really don't want to do that. Like, if we don't want to be content creators, let us not be content creators. If you want to be a content creator, totally fine. Absolutely. Whatever you want to do. It's not my bag. Yeah, social media has become a whole other job. I get too tired. I have other things I'd rather be doing, you know, like living life. I agree with you. So I would rather focus on my art than stopping every other to do recordings. No, I agree, Lauren. It's the pressure. It's there. You shouldn't be pressured to do something like that, but unfortunately, I mean, I know people have had great success in it, and I don't want to downplay that. It just sucks that we are in a time right now where that's just such a heavy focus on like, oh, if, like, you know, the algorithm. No interest whatsoever. Like, streaming's different, and making like YouTube videos like it's definitely different than making like short form content, I would imagine. Like, if it's easy enough for me to do like on the side or something, then yeah, like I'll totally, like, streaming isn't really much effort on my end, so that's why I don't mind doing it whenever I have the opportunity to. But yeah, making reels and stuff just seems like more work than it needs to be. I miss the old days where everything was posted chronologically for art. At least then you could time a decent time to post. Oh shoot, wait, is that not a thing anymore now? So if like I post like, if I schedule a post at like a certain time, it doesn't matter anymore? Oh shoot, I didn't even think about that. Oh shoot. Didn't even think of that. Everything's changing and I don't like it. Oh, great. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, because I actually had no idea. And I was kind of trying to work it towards that, but I guess that doesn't matter anymore. It depends on when you're posting on most, but I think you can keep posting at a specific time. Yeah, like, for example, like I try to aim for... Actually, no, I've been not the greatest with it lately, because I really haven't been posting lately, but when I would do it, I would always kind of do it around, like, when people on the East Coast were getting off of work, East Coast of, you know, the States, so I would post around, like, 5 or 6, because people don't, once they get, you know, off of work, they want to go on their phones. And then I heard, like, lunchtime was a good time to post, too. My wrist. Depends on where the algorithm ranks the post. If it doesn't like how it's... Oh no. Oh no, that's all these things I'm learning. Oh no. I like stopped caring and now it's affecting me. Because I don't know how to play the game anymore. Eee. Oh, it's not good. I don't have time to learn new algorithms. I don't. It's too much work. Hmm. Okay, the more I've worked on this jacket, like, it's gotten too warm. I'm gonna try messing with something really quick. I think because the rest of the piece is so cold or cooler, I just want to make sure it feels balanced. Do you ever feel nervous to do streams? If so, how do you get over that nervousness? I mean, yes and no. I think I just see it as like, I get over the idea of like I have to be perfect. It's if I've noticed that I think what gives me comfort is like myself, a lot of people enjoy like seeing people's process, whether it's clean or not. It doesn't have to be perfect. So once that veil kind of goes down of that pressure, then it helps a lot actually. Knowing I don't have to finish anything, this is like, it's all on my own terms, helps a lot. And who knows, like if I finish this, like if I, you know, stop working on this on stream and then realize like, oh, like I want to completely change something, like there's no obligation to like feel like, oh, I have to stick with something because like the stream saw me do this. And I think once you kind of break down the idea of like, oh, like it's, you don't owe yourself to anyone else, you're just doing it for fun. What are the best platforms for streaming? I was doing Twitch for a bit, but I guess it really just depends on what your audience like you're trying to go for is. I realized like, yeah, I could keep streaming on Twitch, but I realized like I'm not gaming and it's not like I'm doing more internet based things. I realize like a lot of my audience is, you know, moms and people who like picture books and kind of more what's the word I'm looking for? Not as like gamer online centric, I guess. So that's why I'm thinking like I'll probably go more into YouTube because it's a wider audience. It doesn't feel as limiting. I hope that helps. I know people who like will stream on like TikTok and stuff like that, but again, TikTok's not my avenue. So I guess you can try you can just try a bunch of different stuff and see what sticks. Who knows? Maybe YouTube won't even stick for me, so we'll see what happens. I think as of right now, I think I'm pretty happy with like what YouTube can offer in terms of who I can reach out to. That really helped. I know that some people have tried to stream on Insta and it's been hit or miss, but it does feel like YouTube. Oh yeah, I totally forgot of Instagram. People streaming on there. Yeah. That I haven't really touched either. Like Instagram's really tough because it's one of those. I've definitely noticed that platform hits me the hardest when I don't post, and I don't post that often at all. So it really, I guess it just depends. I just know with YouTube, it's like, I only have 300 people following me on here, and that's totally fine. I just, like, then again, like, I don't have as much, I'm not starting from, like, how to describe it. I'm not a student just coming out of school, so that's, like, a completely different situation. So, yeah, I guess at least with YouTube, it saves your videos and streams. So that's pretty good. People can always go back to it if they miss it. That's true, I forgot. Yep, it does do that. I realized once somebody told me that too, I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I should just try this out. Also, I want to say that I love your. Aw, thank you. That's so nice to hear. Thank you. Oh my gosh, everyone's so nice. Yeah, I thank you, and I'm sure your portfolio is kicking ass. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you end up doing. You know. That's so nice. Alright, I am getting hungry. I need to eat lunch, and I'm realizing it's already 4 o'clock. So I think I might call it in a few minutes. I think we're making really good progress. Maybe I'll just clean up this lettering really quick, and then I think we'll call it. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it ends up turning out in the end. I really needed some covers in my portfolio, so I thought this would be a fun exercise. Color palette is Chef's Kiss, thank you. I usually don't work in these colors, so I'm really happy with how it's turning out. Your font is so nice. Love that you drew it in white. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get better at handwritten typography. So I'm glad you all like it. They're always fun to— yeah, I actually really enjoyed doing it. It took like a second to kind of figure out, but once I did, I was like, okay, now I can see the vision. Looking at font inspo, oh yeah, you'll figure it out. Like, gosh, I don't remember exactly what I was looking at in terms of font inspo, but obviously, like, I took inspiration of, like, I drew the cover first, and then I just took inspiration from the kind of the movement of the vines and branches. You'll figure something out, I know you will. Okay. Oh, I realized I forgot I turned that off. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I almost think it just takes away, but I can play around. It's not a final decision yet. I will figure it out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I have a feeling I will also be working on this tomorrow. So feel free to stop by again. And yeah. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It means a lot. Alright, you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all soon. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing stuff like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Simon. That's so nice. I'm glad y'all like it. Yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow. Like I said, I'm in between getting feedback for work stuff. So I have a chance to do this, which is nice. So, alright, I'm starving. I'm gonna go. So, have a nice rest of your day, everybody.